I'm in for a treat today. I am going to go ferry a plane for a buddy of mine, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be cool. I am headed that way now in the Super Cub. Going to go over to his little airfield at Stampede Valley in Temple, Texas, and we are going to move a plane from Troy over to Temple. It is going to be a neat little adventure, so follow along. Let's go. All right, I'm over here at Hilliard Field where we are about to unveil what I am going to fly today. Going to move it over to the home, where it's new home, and we'll tell a little bit of a story about what we got here. But let's see what we got. Tell me what your favorite memories of it are, how you wound up with it and what you've been doing with it.
Well, I maintained that airplane for Mr. Ferry for years and years. He finally said, build you a hangar, you can have that airplane.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal. So I went and built a hangar, and I got the airplane. Of course, I went ahead and turned it into a sports plane instead of the old antique.
Yeah.
Well, he had motorcycle wheels on it and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. When I saw it, it had the motorcycle wheels,
Yeah.
the spoke wheels.
It was silver, just the silver sprayed on it. It
Yeah.
didn't have no color on it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you ever remember the Eagle Cop Dusters.
No.
It's the same paint scheme. It's
Oh, is that what that? Okay.
yeah, the Eagle Cop Dusters. We used to be service centered over at Temple. Temple Aviation was over there. Paul Cogg owned it. Paul Cogg and I. But, yeah, we was service center for this area, 5-state area around Texas. And
Yeah.
that was their design.
So how often did you fly it?
Not very often.
It's, that's the story of a lot of us. We have an airplane. We don't ever fly it as much as we want to.
A few hours a year, and that's about it.
We wind up with too many other obligations.
I admit, 30 minutes up in there, I'm ready to get down. My butt's going to sleep and everything else.
I just did about 30 minutes in it, and I was not ready to quit.
Yeah.
But I got other things to do. But I'll tell you.
Oh, when I first got it, yeah.
The roll rate on that thing is phenomenal. I wanted to roll it, but I didn't. All right, I think we're ready to jump in this booger and get her fired up. Got my starter right there.
There you go.
It's gonna be fun.
You've been in enough planes, you know how the seatbelt works.
Oh yeah. We'll get it. It'll either. Flight controls are free, correct. All right, there we go. I think I just knocked off mine.
I hear it.
Bags are hot.
Bag's hot.
That you said land. What did you say for landing speed?
Oh, I'd say you bring it in at 65.
Okay, so I was 55.
That's fine. I've landed that thing real fast. It's the only wheel landing I've ever done. I come in real hot and I did a wheel landing.
Yeah. Well, I did 3 points.
Yeah, that's all I do.
I did 2 of them over there at Sharping,
Okay.
So my first one wasn't going to be witnessed. I didn't.
I don't blame you.
So I took it over to Sharping and landed just twice because I wanted to make sure I could do it before, because I knew he was going to film it. So I didn't want to be on film, you know.
I think that thing landed any speed. I mean, you pull the power back, it sinks.
It landed easy.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's very easy, and it's, man, it started. You know, it took a couple of tries, a couple of pulls to get the fuel through it, but it started up, and when it started up, I mean, it didn't miss, it didn't do anything.
Yeah,
It runs
that's
better than most
frustrating.
65s I've been running. That thing with those full spin
Oh,
ailerons,
yeah.
you know,
Flat tires.
it's neat, and yeah, it didn't stall, really.
Yeah, I know.
I say it didn't stall. I said, you know,
It's tall.
just like you said, it just kind of mushed. But then I held the stick back, and then it broke and it dropped off to the left a little bit. But with rudder, I was able to control it. You know, I just mushed it right down and with the rudder. And yeah, it was fine. Yeah, so I'm not going to land. Very seldom am I ever going to take up a unfamiliar plane and land it without having stalled
Oh,
it
I hear you.
because that way I know what I got to do. I don't want to come down final thinking, man, is it going to stall?
Nope.
I want to know right when it's going to stall. So that's what I do. And then that one, when I come in, you know, it does sink. It sinks like a rock
It does.
because it doesn't really glide very, you know. So
No, it doesn't.
a steeper approach is better, you know. And that's why I like steep approaches. Anyway, so it worked out good. And then pull it into 3-point attitude, just hold it and melt it
Oh,
down.
yeah, it's all three touchdowns at the same time.
Yeah.
I've done one wheel landing because I was over this run right here, about 1,500 foot. I said, I want to land this sucker right here. I put this sucker dive. I come over in, and I'm coming in hot, man. And I just settled on the end and nothing.
Yeah.
He came flying
Nice
down there.
smooth.
He was on 2 wheels, tail was still up, it looked like it was 80 miles.
Is he doing a touch and go, or what's he doing? I'm just,
I actually did a wheel
And he
landing,
did a wheel landing out of
Yeah,
that,
he did a wheel landing on that.
I was gonna do a wheel land just because it's gusty and bumpy and stuff, but then I went in and
Well,
did
you'd
it.
have to have a speed boy on up there. 'Cause
Yeah, but when I came in here, I touched down, and then I still had a little speed. I touched down, I got a little gust. I think I might have come up just a little bit, you know,
Yeah,
between the bumps and the
Yeah.
runway and the little bit of gust. But I mean, it was right. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't all three of my landings were very, very easy and very nice. So I didn't have any problem.
Felt confident in it the whole time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've never had, you know, you landed my short runway, it's a piece of cake, you know.
What short runway?
Went my field.
Over there, to where I took off?
Yeah,
That's not a short runway.
1,300 foot, shortest runway I know of around here.
Yeah, it's short, but not for this airplane.
No,
It's plenty for this
yeah,
one.
it is.
And it's plenty for a Super Cub.
Yeah,
It's plenty for J3.
yeah. Trejo took me up in that one, and we went out there, and he landed it out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very loud in here. It is a lot of fun though. I've got my hand over my mic so you got to hear me, but I'm cruising along right now about 80 miles an hour at 1,200 feet, about 1,000 AGL, about 1,500 actually right now. Oil temperatures look good. Pressure is what I was told it was going to be. Like I said, about 80 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. I'm going to head over to Sharping now.
There it is. Get up, taxi up and down the runway, and you know, next thing I know, there wasn't nobody around. I was out here by myself. I taxi up and down the runway. I started doing some high-speed taxis, and next thing I know, I was off the ground. I go, oh boy, here we go.
You're flying now.
Flying now, so I went ahead and took that. Like I said, I went up, stalled it, and all that, and got the feel of it.
Yeah.
Come back and landed it.
So you were, you've been an A&P, or you're an
Yeah.
IA also,
No,
right?
no,
No,
just
no.
A&P.
Just A&P, and you were working here at Temple?
Yeah, Temple Airport for many years.
Many years.
Yeah, back in, I think I started in part-time '79. I was going to school up TSTI, or TSTC now.
Yeah.
Got my MP and then I started working here at Temple Airport, called Temple Aviation. Temple Aviation.
What's the coolest airplane you ever worked on besides this one?
F4 Phantom,
Oh man. Yeah. Where did you do that?
Navy.
Okay. I was gonna say you didn't do that at Temple Aviation.
No, otherwise the Learjet.
So you were in the Navy.
Wilson Artillery Jet, I guess, around here.
Okay, Wilson Art, yeah. I didn't know you were in the Navy.
Yeah.
How many years were you in the Navy?
That's just 4.
Would you? And you were a mechanic, airplane mechanic.
I was in the fighter squadron, and we was aboard the USS Forrestal.
Oh my goodness, forest fire.
Forest fire.
Were you on it when it?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a heck of a deal.
You know they landed the C-130 on that thing?
Yeah, I remember watching the videos of it. They put the JATO rockets on it.
No, they did.
Oh, they didn't? Oh, they just.
And where they landed, come to the stop, that's where they took off.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Wow.
No rest, no rocket assist or nothing.
Wow.
They didn't have no tail hook, nothing.
Yeah.
They landed, they did no modification to the airplane, other than they dropped the wing tanks, fuel tanks that they
Yeah.
use for refueling.
Were you there for that? You
No, I
went?
wasn't there for that.
So, when was that you were on the forest fire?
I made the 78 Mediterranean cruise. I made one cruise.
1978?
Yeah. I guess I was boarded in 77 through 79.
Believe it or not, I was on a couple of Navy ships too.
Yeah.
I was a Marine.
Hoorah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was on the USS Tarawa and the USS Peleliu, which were about the same size as the Forrestal. But they were helicopter carriers.
Okay.
And we had 6 carriers with emergency jets, and we had about 6 Chinooks, not Chinooks, but the U.S. Marine 46s. We had twin rotors in it, we had Hueys, we had CH-53. We had a whole bunch of aircraft on this thing and about 1,200 Marines. Yeah. And we also had, they could lower the well to the back of the ship and let the boats float out the back. We had LTACs, air fishing jigs. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing like F4.
No, that's what it's for.
Yeah, those things are loud though.
Oh, tell me about it.
I bet you, I remember just the Harriers on the LHA when they would take off, and then I always thought Harriers were cool until about the 5th day when they come in hovering over the deck. Those things, F4s are loud, but they get out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
These things come in hovering,
Oh, yeah.
it just makes a little racket.
Blowing the exhaust down on the deck.
Yeah. But at least it wasn't a wooden deck.
Right.
That's what caused all the problem on the Forrestal, didn't it?
No,
Well-
it wasn't wooden when I was on it.
Oh, it wasn't?
That's the first super carrier built.
Oh, yeah. But now, is the truth of the matter, was it McCain that was flying when that rocket came off of his aircraft?
The way I understood it, one of the, they call them low boys, little vehicles that hooks up the air to start them up, had the exhaust pointing on the forehead,
Oh.
and that's what set it off.
Still, it was a bad deal.
It was a bad deal.
That was when I was going to school. That was one of our study series. We had a study about that thing, about the firefighting, how to put it out. And
My squadron lost most men
Yeah.
during that fire, but of course I wasn't in, there yet. But
Yeah.
the F-11 took the hardest hit as far as casualty goes when that happened.
But then you got out of the Navy, got rid of F4s, and you got this little Parasol.
Well, it took a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But this thing is a cool airplane.
it is.
And I am glad, Clint, that you asked me to move it. And I'm glad I got to be part of this.
Hey, feel free to fly it anytime you want.
Well, I might take you up on that.
Yeah.
I might have to do that. You might not want to say that.
I'll swap seat time with you. Seat time in the Cub or seat time in the Heat.
We might work something out.
There you go.
But yeah, I've got We're gonna go. I'm gonna give you a complimentary trip around the pattern in Super Cub here and see if you can see how if its feet are alive or not.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll find out real quick, won't we?
tail wheels. You know, these tricycle gear pilots.
Oh, now you go easy on me, now.
Well, the problem with tricycle gear pilots is not the problem with the pilot. It's the problem with your feet.
Yeah, we don't need a rudder in tricycle gear. What's rudder anyway?
Yeah, I know. The ball just bounces from one side to
One
the
end
other.
to the other?
Yeah.
You don't care where the ball is?
But see, this one doesn't have a ball.
No,
I like that. Ball, you just got to keep it in trim, don't you?
that's it.
All right.
Hold it.
Yep.
Feet ain't gonna stick.
All right. All right. Well, I appreciate you letting
Okay.
me do it, and
No
thank you much.
problem. Yeah,
And,
like I said, anytime.
we
You want to
will,
do it.
I'm sure I'll see you again.
Talk to me, Goose.
That was fun.
Was that good?
This is a cool airplane.
Awesome.
Very cool. And we got it here.
We got her here. Safe sound. You had a blast. You went up.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, brother.
That thing's easy to land, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
very easy to land.
Just pull the power back and it comes on the
Yeah,
ground.
it's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I like it.
Gotcha. Well, let's get you undone and get you out, brother.
Yeehaw, Billy. Well, I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video posted and put together for you, but I want to thank you for the opportunity to help you out by flying your airplane. That is a really cool airplane. You got a lot to be proud of. I can tell you did a lot of work on that thing. You kept it up great condition for all these years, and I know you're passing the torch on to Clint, and I'm sure he's going to appreciate it. I know you're going on to greener pastures now, and man, I'm sorry for you, but I love you. God loves you, and I appreciate it. I'll see you on the other side. God bless. Bravo Zulu. Go Navy. Yeehaw. Let's go.